Howdy. Thank you for joining me today. I thought we'd have just a cozy ramble while I showed you my new weighted blanket. Well, not so new. I've had it about 1 month now, so I've had a good time to test it out, and I'm very pleased with it. So I had used a weighted blanket, I think, on a spa one time, but this is my very own weighted blanket, and it is ever so soft. It is very tactile. So there are all different types that you can get, different materials, different sizes and weights. I wanted to get one that was soft on one side and smooth on the other, so it wouldn't get too warm. So I don't know if you can see on here, this is a waffle effect, kind of like those pancake waffles you get, or those potato waffles. So if you can see it, it's got, maybe if you look on an angle, there are squares or kind of rectangles dotted along, where you can get a slight peek of the material underneath. And it's made up of squares. This is quite a large blanket. This covers a double bed, and each side, the first row of squares, doesn't have the glass beads inside them, so that if you had this close to your face or your neck, you didn't have the weight pressing on it. So if we take this first corner, and if you feel, it's just very soft. And then if you go into the next square, It's also very soft, but a bit cooler. You could have this blanket either way round, but I find this is cooler. It's very soft. So this is a charcoal colour, and I think it's perfect. It's not too dark and not too light. It does have the label, so you can see what it's actually made of. So the fabric is 100% polyester, and the filling, so that's the inside of the beads, is certified non-toxic glass beads, and the pattern is 100% polyester. So it's very important. It says to hand wash this only. I have seen some reviews for some blankets where they have put them in their washing machine, but I don't know if I would be tempted to do that. I don't want to ruin it. I could cut this label off at some point, but it makes quite a nice sound. This blanket is an 8 kilogram blanket, so it has quite a bit of weight to it. But I find it's just the right amount of pressure to be calming and not claustrophobic. You can look up the different ways that people use these blankets. I really like the pattern on here. It's quite in depth of shapes, and it's so soft. It's very good quality as well. You can see the trim around the edge. Sometimes you can get where it starts to fray, but there's no sign of that yet. You can see the stitching just there. Very neat. And you can see the shape of those squares. weekends where you just cozy up with a book and a nice cup of tea, or maybe push the boat out and have a nice hot chocolate and read a book. And even nicer if it's raining outside and you can hear the pitter patter, the nice pitter patter of the rain on the windows and the ground. I do enjoy that about the autumn, when it's time to start wrapping up nice and cozy with your favourite jumpers and scarves. So maybe you have a favourite blanket or a throw that you enjoy now the weather's changing. Maybe you use a weighted blanket. I hope you can find some ways